Who got that last case?
How we doing, guys? Landon.
Oh no, Kitty grabbed it.
All right, 2021 Gypsy Queen eBay half case number 7. This is a brand new case. Brand new case. You can tell me which half we're gonna break if you're in here and you're part of it. Here we go. Here's everybody that's in. There's your list. And then right after that, we've already got 8 in. And we'll do 8. 8 will be our last break of the night. So anyone here want to tell me which way they want to go? Do we want to go left? Do we want to go right? Do you want me to decide? Because if I decide I'm going to go the path of least resistance, I'm just going to push this one out of the way. And it will be the late break. Let's just do that. As we have done all night tonight, and as we do quite often in our breaks, I will have another set of hands in. That's why we have 3 cameras, so you guys can keep an eye on what's going on. Landon will be helping me with this. What?
Half again?
Yeah, this half. And here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's hope this case does not have 16 autos out of the same 2 players in it. That would kind of suck. We have not experienced that. I've heard about it, but we have not experienced it until tonight. So there you go. There's our first experience with it. Christian Yelich and Jacob deGrom. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. What can we expect as we go through the break? Well, we'll have a number of the rookies that we will take out and sleeve, and I'll call them out as we go through the break so you guys know who it is. If you have any, what's up, Mark? If you have any requests for players that you would like for me to sleeve, please let me know. And we're always happy to accommodate. I'm trying to find my distance. I guess it doesn't matter. We're somewhere in here. Jacob deGrom is our first one. Tim Anderson, the hits in the 6th spot, if there's some kind of variation, if there's some kind of version of something that we need to see. Yeah, for sure. Francisco Lindor, black and white for the Mets. I am using oversized sleeves to put these in before we stick them in the top loader. And also when we're sleeving the rookies. Good luck, Andrew. Just because I want to make sure that these things go in right. Gypsy Queen is notorious for problems with the cards already. I don't want to compound that. So we are going to make sure that we are doing that with oversized sleeve. Just so you know when you get your cards why we've done that. Joe Waddell gets a sleeve. Will Craig, poor Will Craig. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Good luck, Adam. Joe. No, I have the Mariners. Looks like we have some contradictory statements. And this one, let's find out. According to my list, the one with the Mariners right now, Sean S. Joe, let's see, Mariners are Richard R. in the late one. Joe, are you at the right break there? Sean S. I don't know. I don't have an Andrew Lockhart on either one of the Mariners. Well, I have Joe Z, but I have Sean S with the Mariners. And then I have Richard R. with the Mariners late. Are we at the right break, guys? Were we a previous break? Who had the Mariners in the previous breaks? Chris R. That's a negative. Who has Mariners? Sean S. I see Andrew L. and I see Joe Z. So I'm not sure, guys. Is that one of you guys?
That's this break.
And then Richard R. in the late one. So it's not even the same names anywhere.
I'm sorry, not Joe Z. Jacob.
Negative. This is not Top Series 2. This is Gypsy Queen. Mikey the Fish. Though we did break Series 2 last week, so maybe you're just a week late, Andrew, which is fine. Which nothing wrong with being a week late. That's okay. Swords. Nick's insistent that it's the same person, so we'll see. Hey, look at that. Brent Rooker. Brent Rooker. So Joe Z is Sean S. I see. Joe Z is Sean S. And who is Nick? Nick is just hanging out with Joe Z. So we just have names that don't match. Thank you, Maniac. Tommy Listella is mine. Getting tired there, boy? Tough it out. We've only got an hour, 2 hours to go. 2 hours. Come on. Oviedo. Bell for the Washington Nationals. And he is out of 250. Sean S. here. I myself and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay. We have lots of people claiming the Mariners tonight. I don't know. Christian Pache.
They will go to the person who actually thinks it.
Hey, look at Mountcastle. Seafoam Blue. So whoever it is, you know. Logan, you are 100% correct. Chat is as wild as that goofy last case. That is true. Ship to the eBay address at all. That's it, Eli. That's all that counts. Out of 199. Whoever paid their money will get the cards. Carpellian. That's all that needs to happen. Oakland Athletics out of 150. What's Lincoln out there doing? Roberto Clemente, because we have who got the break number 2? So who got break number 1? Clemente, high number, gotcha. Alex Kirilloff. It's as crazy here as it is in the breaks. I like it. The only thing peaceful about today, at least right now, is the shot cam. Dude, what is your stance on steroids cheating or not? Well, here's my problem. Here's my problem with all the arguments. Is this just to get me talking about something? Because I talked about this several times. Back in the 50s, starting in the 50s, players were using amphetamines, right? Greenies. And that was, that's good. That was clearly cheating. Greenies are clearly cheating, right? If an amphetamine helps you beat out a hit that you wouldn't normally beat out, or get to a ball in the outfield you wouldn't normally got to, you cheated, right? So, ooh, very nice. Evan White for the Mariners. So whoever has the Mariners, whichever one of the 4 people has the Mariners, has an Evan White autograph. So we still don't know who it is. We still don't know who it is, but whoever they are, there's an Evan White. So my problem with the whole steroids era now and the way that a lot of these writers act is that A, they know who the guys were who were cheating before any of this started. And B, they're a bunch of hypocrites now for trying to pretend like they don't, or not vote certain players in for whatever. So, was it cheating? Yes. Was it acceptable cheating? Yes. Just like the pitchers and the baseballs was acceptable cheating for a long time. And so we act like that somehow it's not now when it has been the whole time. So make up your mind. That's my thing. So if you're going to call steroids cheating and they shouldn't be in the Hall, retroactively pull out players who you knew cheated and who are in the Hall of Fame. And there's several of them. I can tell you right now off the top of my head that I have very strong speculation, and I could look at players at their age 36 plus season who performed beyond what they should have performed based on the averages and give you an idea of who cheated in the Hall of Fame right now. And I believe 100% one of those was Ricky Henderson. Marcus Semien out of 99. So my issue is the playing field is not level, and let's not pretend like it is. So call it what it was. Mark McGwire will eventually get into the Hall of Fame. Sammy Sosa, at some point, the stance will soften on him because they were good for the game when it was going on. Why are we punishing him now? Moncada, right? So nothing is consistent. Seafoam blue. I wonder. Kyle Lewis. Nick Heath. Zach McKinstry gets a sleeve. Luis. Sammy Sosa. Speak of the steroids. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little issue there on Sammy Sosa's corner. Chris, what's going on, Chris? What number was what? What number was the 2 breaks that we got the 16 autos of 2 players in? That was 5 and 6. And on the contrary, I disagree with you. That was not the worst break in history. That was the greatest break in history. Because I would bet money that in no other break in the history of breaking has that happened. Diaz. 20 out of 75. Are you removing those who cheated and are in, or for adding? I think that, here's the thing. I think that if you can guarantee me, Logan, that no cheaters are in, that no cheaters are in the Hall of Fame, then I say leave the steroids guys out. That's what I say. But if these baseball writers were honest, they know that there are cheaters in the Hall of Fame now. I don't hear people ragging on Panini. I think Panini does a fine job with autograph stuff. Look, it was an anomaly of a case. Every case that we've opened of this has not had a repeater, and so we caught a case with 18,000 repeaters. You look at that. There's the White Sox. You look at that. Oh my Lord! And you say to yourself, "It's going to happen. It's going to happen." I've heard other people talk about multiples in a break. It's the first time it's happened to us, Chris. What are you going to do? At some point, it becomes so ridiculous, it's funny, and in one sense, kind of cool. Kind of cool. I doubt that anyone who ever had the Reds ever got 7 of the same player autographs in one case, one half case. Chris, I agree with you 100%. 100% maddening. But at some point, what are you going to do? You just got to, I could screaming and hollering ain't going to change it, because if it was, believe me, it would. I believe it would be screaming and hollering. But, it's a break that we will be talking about forever. And to me, that's kind of the fun part of it. If you can't, though, Logan, guarantee me that if you can't guarantee me that there are no cheaters in the Hall of Fame, and I'm including amphetamines, because amphetamines were as much cheating as anything else were. Franklin, they were as much cheating as anything else were. Because if you're going to, what are you going to have? Different levels of cheating? What you're going to rate the amount of cheating? Well, you only did this, but you did that, and you did this other thing, and Astros banged the garbage cans, and oh my Lord! But what about the Cardinals and breaking into the Astros database as an organization? Hey, that's a nice one. Cronenworth for the Padres. How bad was that? I would rate that up there, right up there with the worst of them of all time. I'd rate that up there with the worst thing that's happened in baseball in a long time, and I couldn't tell you how long. Man, these guys. It's got a little white right there on the corner. Again, I cannot tell if that's chipping or what, but I can tell you that if I put my finger behind there, can you see that? Can you see that little white? but it's on there. I got to point that out. What?
You can barely see.
Barely see it, but you can still see it. I can't not point that out. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. But I think there's a lot of very hypocritical baseball writers out there. Jones for the Astros. And they don't make it a level playing field. They don't, do things. They don't take all of those things into consideration, and try to make an educated choice. They make a popular choice a lot of times. They make a political choice a lot of times. And however you feel about that is how you feel about that. But, again, the steroid era was what it was when 85% roughly, I think is the number. Uh-oh. Woo, dang it. Kirilov. So.
Dodgers just scored 2. I think 2.
What can you say?
Yeah, 2.
Don't worry, Giants are still ahead though.
Pete.
Giants are just better.
Yeah, it's numbered 176 out of 250. Oh, no. It's numbered 19 out of 150. My bad. Got the wrong card. Pete is 123 out of 150. Jack Flaherty, no name. Austin Meadows, Evan Longoria. So if I were going to pick one of the two, I would put guys in the Hall of Fame who were either, accused of using steroids. There's guys out there who are twice failed. You're not making the Hall of Fame. There's guys out there who everyone believes use steroids and have not failed a test. Get past yourself. Would I be surprised if a guy like Derek Jeter or somebody like that used something? Not at all. Not at all. Because that's the era that they were in. Ken Griffey Jr. Mark McGwire was common knowledge his entire career that he used it. Common knowledge. Took somebody how long to say anything about it? All those baseball writers with him and I have been in those locker rooms and I have seen all of the stuff that he had in his locker. Nobody's ever said anything. Cody Bellinger out of 250. Nobody said anything. So I don't know. I just think the whole thing is hypocritical. Roger Clemens should be in the Hall of Fame already. Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame already. In my mind, Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa should both be in the Hall of Fame already. Because what they did came on the heels of a strike, right? Did we not have a strike? And then we had them hitting home runs against each other the whole time. That brought baseball back. So what are we saying about what they did? We accepted it when it was going on, and it was such a big deal for baseball, and everything was great. In the summer of watching Mark McGwire break the home run record and all, Sammy Sosa hitting all those things, and then we're just like, well, okay, we'll see you later.
Last box mojo.
Acuna. Last box about to be opened, mojo. And baseball knew all about this. They're just, cowards and hypocrites. Phillies, march on. Cowards and hypocrites. March on. Gypsy Queen is a good product. It is a good product, but there are historical issues with it. Kirilov. And there's just not a lot you can do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one for me. Hey, for the Astros, and it's got the script. Paredes for the Astros. So this is a more rare version of the base auto because it is the script version for the Astros. It is not numbered, but it does have the script on the side. I'm still not... I don't have the lighting set here at the shop yet, the way that I want it. We're still playing with it. At home, we had the light set perfectly. Everything was the way that I liked it, and I was happy with it. Here, we're still fumbling with it a little bit, so you'll have to forgive me. It's not quite the way I want it yet, but we'll get there. Ryan Mountcastle, daggone it. There's that corner. Out of 75. Once again, I cannot tell truthfully if that is just a piece of something hanging off the bottom corner or that is some white. But there's some white that you can see on that corner. I wish it wasn't that way. This one's clean. Estevan Florial. And that is why, again, we're using the oversized sleeves, because I don't want to compound any of the, the problems we're already seeing from time to time with these cards. Ooh, is that an autograph? Tyler Stevenson. Where were you last break, dude? Where was this one last break? That's what I want to know. Where was the Tyler Stevenson auto last break? Colored one. Huh? Out of 150. Jazz. Couldn't show up last break, huh? Selfish. Mauricio Dubon. bets. Box 4. Ooh, gold. Altuve, Arenado, and a little gold. Soler. George Soler. George Soler. 48 out of 50. Kansas City. I almost said Cincinnati Reds. Sorry, I'm used to saying Cincinnati Reds. Olivares. Back-to-back Royals. Black and white. There haven't been any problems with the black and whites. 47 out of 50. John Lester. Michael Chavez. Kirilloff. Joey Bart. Aquino. Shun Yamaguchi. Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray. High number. Garrett Cole. Jazz. Buster. Mitch Moreland. That one looks good. Oops, wrong sleeve. Almost grabbed a regular sleeve. $39 out of 250. Brian Hayes. I didn't finish the pack, sorry. Dodgers scored a bunch of runs. Joey Votto. Pope Burrows. Dean Creamer. Baltimore Orioles. Dean Creamer. What do you think, Logan? What do you think about the Hall of Fame and steroids and all that? What's your opinion? Chris Paddock. Mike Trout, he's a pentacle. I don't know what a pentacle is. But clearly he is one. That's what the card says. So is Nolan Arenado. Anderson Tejada. Texas Rangers. Huh? Did you you send them updates? What spots? I'm guessing new people. No? No, but I'm saying new tonight.
No. Mike Evans, yes, I think the only one he had, but Tyler McLean had one. McLean had one, I think from 7.
Tyler. Jack Flaherty. Where's Tyler at? Are you here somewhere, Tyler? Jack Flaherty. Script. Who did Tyler have in this one?
The one you're working on, or the one that he's
The one that.
the next one?
The one I'm in. Oh, Eli's in this one too. Eli has the Mets. Guess I didn't pay attention to who was in the breaking off. Bazooka back. Life size. Josie Altuve. The piece of bubble gum is as big as he is. Bazooka back. Josie.
Tyler McLean also had the Marlins in 8.
An 8, that's late. He has 2 in the late break?
Yeah, 2 in the late break. He paid the first one already. He just didn't pay the second.
Oh, I see. So he didn't pay the invoice on the side. Gotcha. Chris Davis out of 150.
It looks like they are now. So I don't know, maybe I missed sending an invoice. I'm not sure.
Zach. All right, guys. Last stack mojo. If you want to mojo that last stack. And Mark, things went crazy, but I'm good. How's everything with you? We were having too much fun earlier figuring out who had the Mariners. But everything is good with me. Hope everything is good with you. Anyone? Last stack mojo? Guess what happened this time? We didn't get 15 autographs of the same player. We did hit Dunning and Stevenson, but we did not hit them 17 times. Mike Trout. Aaron. Put a sleeve on Mike Trout. Out of 150. Dylan. Bobby Dahlbeck. Trevor Story. I don't know what color this is. Magenta. Puce. Plum. It's something. I don't know. But it's 75 out of 75. Very nice. I don't know what that one's called. Does anyone know? This one's Seafoam Blue. If it wasn't before, it is now. Seafoam Blue, Tim Anderson. Seafoam Blue. Tonight was kind of an experiment for us. Just doing a break an hour, just to see how it goes. Went pretty well. I mean, besides the obvious problem with the same auto 14 times, but outside of that, mauve. Okay, I like mauve. Seafoam green. Okay, seafoam green. Turquoise. So many complicated names. Seafoam turquoise? How about seafoam turquoise? Mountcastle. Oh, it's actually called turquoise. Oh, that's what it's really called, turquoise. That's weird. I like seafoam myself. Green. Blue. Either way. I like seafoam something, though. Casey Mize gets a sleeve. Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench. Too many weird names. So why would it be okay, turquoise because it's Gypsy Queen. All right, I get it. Those kind of things. I guess I understand. Trying to stay with the whole, you know, theme. Pache. Come on, autograph. How about Cabrian Hayes? Hey, look at that. Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Nike Seafoam Green to a T. Is it? Pittsburgh Pirates. Cabrian Hayes. I like it. I like it. Who has Pittsburgh Pirates? Yankees. Brendan. Cronenworth. Evan White. Espinal for the Blue Jays. At this point, I'm just excited that they're all different. I'm just excited that they're all different. Cabrian Hayes. Boom. Gets his sleeve. Mikey Yastrzemski. Come on, Mikey Yastrzemski. Get a hit. Darn it. Brent Rooker, no name. Brent Rooker, no name for the Minnesota Twins. Mike Yastrzemski, that was not a hit. You gonna make it? Mm-hmm. Are you?
Yeah, I'm just cold.
Doesn't look like you're gonna make it.
I'm cold.
Cold is good. That way you stay awake. David Peterson. A little white there. 250 out of 250. Again, that whiting could be a piece of something sticking off. I can't, my eyes don't work that well, but I'm going to point it out. Doggy barked. Mikey the fish. Let's leave on mic trap. Wands. All right. We're going to do the same thing we've been doing. We're just going to have an autograph pile. We're going to have a non-autograph pile. And we're just going to run them down. Okay, let's see how many autographs we had just to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if it holds true to the way it has been running, that means there'll be 12 autographs in the late break. It's been running 23 autos per. Out of the Chrome pack, Jacob deGrom out of 99. /50, Francisco Lindor. Bell for Washington out of 250. Seafoam Green, Ryan Mountcastle out of 199. Out of 150, so that's a blue. Carpelian. Isn't that the name of the bad guy in Ghostbusters 2? What was his name? Oh, no, he was a Carpathian. Yeah, that's right. Now I remember that. Roberto, I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't even know why. Roberto Clemente, high number. J.D. Martinez, no name, out of the Chrome packs again. Marcus Simeon out of 99. Seafoam Green, Moncada out of 199. High number, Sammy Sosa. Diaz out of 75. One of these was 75. No, 20 out of 75. No name, Colome for the Mets. Jones is out of 250 for the Houston Astros. Out of the Chrome pack, Pete Alonso out of 150. No name for Jack Flaherty and the Cardinals. High number, Ken Griffey Jr. Out of 250, Wands, Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. Mountcastle is also out of 75 for the Baltimore Orioles. Florial out of 250 for the Yankees. Out of the Chrome packs, George Soler out of 50. Also out of 50, Olivares for the Royals, 47 out of 50. Eddie Murray's a high number. Mitch Moreland is out of 250 for the Athletics. Jack Flaherty this is a script version of him for the Cardinals. Josie Altuve, look at Josie. He's a bazooka back. What do you want to see?
For the break number.
Oh.
Okay.
Chris Davis out of 150 for the Texas Rangers. Aaron, that's the one before it. Aaron Judge out of 150. That is from the Chrome packs for the Yankees. Trevor Story is 75 out of 75, right? He is 75 out of 75 for the Rockies. Trevor Story. Tim Anderson out of 199 for the White Sox. Johnny Bench is a high number. Brent Rooker, no name for the Twins, and David Peterson is out of 250. 250 out of 250 for the Mets. That was kind of neat. You could just put it up here. Those are done. Autographs. We're going to separate out the high number stuff. Okay. So 9 of the 11 were base. Brent Rooker, Evan White. That's nice. Dane Dunning. Looks familiar for some reason. Marchand for the Phillies. Paredes for the Astros. This is the script version, so it's a little bit more rare than the base. Dean Creamer for the Orioles. Tejada for the Rangers. Look, that nice Cabrian Hayes for the Pirates. And Espinal for the Blue Jays. This one looks familiar too, but there's something different about it. I can't put my finger on it. Tyler Stevenson for the Reds out of 150. And there's a Cronenworth, I apologize, out of 150 for the Pirates. Padres. Not Pirates, the Padres. That's a Padre. So there we go. Last break coming up in 9 minutes. Thank you, guys. Thank goodness we did not have a repeat of the case before. Phew. So I think we're going to be, I'm not going to say it. See you in 9 minutes for the last break. Talk to you soon.